All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Japanese Lions.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing to start this game. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught out left. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Champs will have the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Japanese.
Back to throw now. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
No touch that. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
73. No touch.
Hurts. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky?
Yards to go.
Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Man, not a lot of arms in the league can deliver that throw from half the field away. Unfortunately, it ends up with the other team.
Yeah, not many today, Kate, and I would argue not many in the history of the game. It's a short list. I'll put Jeff George, John Elway, Jay Schrader had an absolute cannon. But you also got to have the smarts to know when to unleash a rope like that.
To Philadelphia, touchdown! The Eagles pick one, splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Giving him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Go.
They're going play action. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set. Press way on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Their own 48-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Crowd left, Yeti. Alpha. Tiger Hornet. Bang. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Great, set.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set. Delta.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll go. Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Jets. First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Jets.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing again on 2nd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Come on, come on. Check the Eagles.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At their 49-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey! 63, 63, 63.
Hurts now from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Jets, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
somebody, it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
79 Broncos. Go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Check. Deputy Lion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. Whereas for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. He's out in the clear. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready! 60 Eagles!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And the Eagles get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
No touch it! No touch!
There's another carry for Barkley. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds a man right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead off the turnover. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. It's his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Brought in right side. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. He goes to the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Good, set. Come on, anyone.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Space on the right, and he's got room. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down. Back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime games, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2nd and 7.
Hey, easy, 63, 63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 1-yard line.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. The Jets take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Good, set.
Blitz coming here. Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check. 19 tight, 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down at 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. One last play before the break.
Hey, Crash. 19 Tiger. Trap 60.
One final shot before the half. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Down back at the 49-yard line.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts setting up to throw. Barkley, a first down and long. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jets 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's Thomas on the return. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Tag! Press all 80. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air they go on second down. Set up the screen here for Hall. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Cowboy.
From the gun, it's Hall. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Mustang 19.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Shotgun now on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He connects downfield. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown.
Jets 11.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Handoff headed right. Barkley And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's taken in by Tucker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Carlos, get it!
And the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, Hurts hits him on the out route. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
2nd and 3 now.
Great. Set.
Hurts now from the gun. Shoves one away. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Eagles 56, Jets 11.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Shumpov caught by his back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, smash Broncos.
They're going for this. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Set.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Great.
Play action. Hurts has it. This is caught along the sideline. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Great. Set. What up?
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, 3rd down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives him this 3rd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Kyle up, yeah. Kill.
Running it after the penalty. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Elliott connects there. A flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So after they ran into the kicker, Brock, that penalty keeps this drive going with a 1st and 10.
No touch.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves 1 away from the NFL record. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Pass the 6. Go.
Back to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they pick him up again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you, your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Go, 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 go!
First down throwing for Hurts. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Tiger Hornet.
From the red zone on first. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
On the set.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here. Back on second and goal. Headed out right. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Jets lining up for another 2-point attempt.
Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. He'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. Well, hey, credit to them, not giving up. Some nice little success here. They convert, they add the 2 points, but not going to do much for them as far as win-loss is concerned today.
Nope, train has already left the station in this one, but they've got a shot. If the league invented a 5-point, I don't know, maybe a 10-point play, Kate?
I would love that. We've seen that, right, in like all-star games, maybe a money ball late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, maybe the Pro Bowl. How about we figure that out in the Pro Bowl first?
Okay, sounds good. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles nearing their 6th win this season. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Hurts to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Go, set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Makes the tackle. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Andre Cisco. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Great.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
No touch that. Right anyway, that. No touch.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
No touch that. Right hey, easy. 63. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
70. Jets 19. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 Wyatt. Cougar 19. Panther Street. Hurt. 18 Rattler. Cowboy 80. Check.
They start the drive with Hall. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
At the 27-yard line.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock Huard and our entire